The first 5 steps for a junior business analyst to take when you are assigned onto a new project. Sometimes you get assigned, especially when you are still learning about business analysis, to a project where you don't have any idea what is going on. As a business analyst, it is actually sometimes quite overwhelming because people expect you to know and they expect you to do certain things. So what I'm going to take you through is the 5 steps that you should take when you get assigned to a project, and you will feel perfectly in control and never feel lost again. If you are, like a lot of business analysts would be, assigned during the analyze phase of the project, then this is the phase that will be used to start gathering requirements. So this means that you may be able to find some information around what's happened in the initial phases to give you a little bit of background. But if you can understand that you are part of the analyze phase, this is the phase when all the business requirements will be gathered and all the requirements workshops will be held. So stand by and get ready to learn a lot about your project. So the second step that you should take is that you should try and read as much of the previous material that's available for the project. So as the junior BA, you don't want to go around and ask everybody to bring you up to speed. You need to be proactive in that you go and find out all the information. There would be a lot of documentation available, and just read as much as you possibly can. And then once you've got some basic information and you've got some basic understanding, I would suggest you start asking your team members to help you understand some of the areas that you may not be that clear about. You start to get to know who is who on your project and closely related to your project. So you would have a project team. By now you would have met them, but as a junior BA you may not be fully understanding what their roles are. So you should start to understand what everybody in the project team is there to do. Talk to them, understand their particular responsibilities, and that will give you an idea of what kind of information you'll be able to go to them for. So you could also then start to initiate perhaps to do a stakeholder analysis for the project by asking people who's the stakeholders that's going to be around the project. And then finally, the project plan, step 4. You now need to start to understand what is expected of you on the project. So what are you there to do? Do you have to deliver something by a certain date? And what is it that you are going to have to deliver? So speak to your team lead or speak to your project manager about showing you the project plan, taking you through the project plan, and just giving you an idea of what is expected in terms of deliverables and time frames. And then finally, the 5th step. This is simply plan your business analysis approach and execute. So as a junior business analyst, you wouldn't have to go and develop the whole business analysis plan and approach. However, you will now, by talking to your project team and understanding what's expected of you, you will now be able to go ahead and work out how are you going to deliver. A very important thing here is for you to keep on referencing or referring to your colleagues, your project team, and people that's slightly more senior than you to help validate that the approach you are planning to take is in fact what they would expect you to do. That's how you learn, and that's how you will get up to speed really fast. I hope these basic 5 steps have clarified a few things. Don't feel too overwhelmed. All of us have been uncertain, and all of us have been put on projects where we just don't have a clue what's going on. So first of all, understand which phase of the project you're in. Second of all, get up to speed with the documentation available. Thirdly, start to understand your project team members and your stakeholders. Fourth, understand the project plan. Talk to your project manager and understand what exactly are you supposed to do. And then 5th, step 5, work out how you're going to do what you need to do. And never stop asking people to check for you that you're on the right track. Okay, good luck. Enjoy your next new project.